I did not think that this woman would be back in the news. Actually, maybe I should retract that. I'm not surprised at all that I'm making a video about this bitch once again. Holy shit. Now, I don't know if anyone remembers. Well, I mean, how could you not remember the fallout, the absolute insane chaos that went down last year around like between October and November with SSSniperWolf when it first came to doxing Jack's films, then her showing up a few days, about like a week or two later, about how she didn't even give a shit that she doxed Jack's films. And then a month later, during November, it came out that she was completely copying someone's content by the name of Azzyland. How if you had to go and compare their two content, is that SSniperWolf was pretty much just straight up ripping this girl's content to like from literally from the way that she spoke to the way that her thumbnails were done to the way that she dresses, everything about Azzyland. SSniperWolf was trying to copy her. And I'm not surprised that now SSniperWolf has come back into the spotlight. And she has been put into the spotlight by this guy right here named Nerd City. Now, Nerd City, I've never really seen this guy before. I've never actually heard of this guy before. He does have almost 1 million subscribers. And I definitely think that once this video starts to get a little bit more traction, I could definitely see that this guy's going to definitely push over that 1 million subscriber hole. And I want to go, and before I get into this video anymore, I highly recommend to go watch this video. It is an hour long, which is one of the reasons why I'm making this video, because I think this is a subject that I like to talk about. I mean, it is shitting on SSniperWolf. Any chance that I could get to shit on a terrible woman like her, I will 100% do. It's what we do on this channel. We talk shit. We talk shit about other people or random subjects or whatever the hell I find interesting. And whenever it comes to someone as terrible as SSniperWolf, when something comes out about her, you know that I'm gonna 100% talk about it. But this guy right here, Nerd City, he made this video. He uploaded it 13 hours ago from the moment that I'm recording this. By the time I upload this video, it'll probably be about a day since his video has gone live. And this video covers a lot. Now, I didn't expect it to the extent of what this video covered for it to go as far as like he did with all this stuff. Because to me, when I first saw this title, I actually saw this from Twitter. And I'm not going to show too many clips. I only really want to like show one clip because I want you to go watch the video yourself if you have an hour really to spare. I mean, I do. I don't really do anything else with my life. But the main subject about this video is how SSniperWolf assaulted people at a gaming competition. So back in 2018, there was a Fortnite gaming competition, and it had a lot of big creators. This is when Fortnite was first starting to become a massive thing. Like Ninja was back, Ninja was in his prime, and this is when he started to catapult into the stardom that he's known for today of being, pretty much the man around Fortnite. And when he sort of have like fucking hundreds of thousands of people watching him, and Drake played with him at that time and all that kind of shit. SSniperWolf was at this competition, and no surprise whatsoever, she lost. She came in last place. She was equal last. I mean, if you know anything about SSniperWolf, and you've like heard about drama about her in the past, is that a lot of the gameplay from her past wasn't actually her. Like, the gameplay in her videos from years ago was actually from her ex-boyfriend, where he would record those videos, and then she would essentially just do a react over the top of it, pretending that she was the one playing in those games. So she lost in this competition. And at this competition, she saw Azzyland there. And obviously, I've already covered. And if you want to, you can go watch my previous video. All you have to do is go on my channel, search up SSS, and you will find the 3 videos about my previous videos about SSniperWolf. But she saw Azzyland at this convention. And obviously, she's had a problem with Azzyland for a long time, it seems. And at this competition, Azzyland said that she came across SSniperWolf, and that SSniperWolf did not seem to pretty much be all there and seem very aggressive. And out of fucking nowhere, SSniperWolf just decides to start punching on with Azzyland.
You want to know a recap of what happened?
Sure.
Okay, so basically, they were like in a circle, and I walked in the bathroom, and then when I was walking back, I saw them, and they're like, "Hey, Azzy," and then I was like, "Sniper was there," and I'm like, "Oh, you know what? Just be nice." I just walk over, and then I go in there, and I got really awkward, so I started like just telling an embarrassing story of myself. And she just like is looking at me. She's silent and she's like angry, and then she like lunges at me, and I don't remember like exact details because it was just fucking terrifying. Got in between and like pulled her off me, and then they took her back into the room, and then I was out there and they were like, what the was that? It was just like, it was so, oh yeah, she was like, oh yeah, she was screaming at me. She's like,
so one of the things that I got from this clip straight away when I first started this video is that SSniperWolf's a complete psychopath. Like, she's not 100% mentally well. And a lot of this video, and I did not expect the video to take the turn that it did. The turn that this video took was that it went just from discussing how SSniperWolf attacked Azzyland and apparently I don't know if she attacked other people, but it seemed like it in the video to me, at least from like what like Azzyland was saying, and apparently there was other people who have come out like privately, like they don't want to even be named, because in this video he does mention, like Nerd City does mention, that a lot of these people, they are people who don't necessarily want to get involved in drama. Now me, if I was there, you 100% know that I'd come out with that shit. I'd be like, I saw SSniperWolf throwing hands, bro. I wouldn't give a fuck. I'd be like, I saw this bitch throwing hands at people, put it out into the fucking front page of YouTube, man. Front page of Reddit, front page of Twitter, get it everywhere. That Sniper was punching on. But a lot of the people there, they're just gamers. And all their content is gaming. And they obviously don't want to be involved in any type of drama. So this is why it's taken like this so long to come out, which I think is fucking absolutely insane that this bitch has gotten away with this for so long. But during this video is that it takes a turn where it starts to cover narcissism and it being how it is a mental disorder or part of like someone's personality. And it starts to cover all different traits of what shows a narcissistic person and what truly can be identified as narcissism, because narcissism itself, it's a very broad like statement to call someone a narcissist. And it's not something that's necessarily diagnosed a lot of the times, because at least from what I've garnered from this video and what, like, because Nerd City pulls up a lot of people that are professionals, like in the world of psychology, and how they have said about how it is very hard to actually formally diagnose someone as a narcissist. But they were going over a lot of traits, and then he was kind of comparing them to SSniperWolf. And one of the things that he does mention in the video is how a lot of the times on the internet, we are very loosely, and especially in this day and age, I wouldn't just say the internet, but we are very loosely when it comes to just wanting to diagnose everyone with anything. Like, we see someone do something this way or do something that way, and then we'll all of a sudden say that, like, oh, this person's got ADHD, this person's got autism, this person's this person's that, this person's narcissistic, this person's got this, they got this, they're dyslexic, they're this, they have this. It's very much like, you know, we are such in a self-diagnostic era, like it's almost like a really bad thing that we have come to that. But I will say this, after saying that, I have to say is that, man, if there's anyone that you could self-diagnose, is there anyone that you could diagnose without having to be a professional of being a real, true, narcissistic person, man, SSniperWolf has to be one of those fucking people. Like, honestly, a lot of the clips that he shows during his video, and like I said, I don't want to, like, you know, rip off his video too much, so I don't want to pull a lot of the clips that he's gone through the effort of pulling. I don't want to show the one clip of the interview with Azzyland that he did, is that a lot of the times she is showing traits, at least from what, you know, the professionals and other people who are, you know, themselves have displayed, like, traits of narcissism and have, like, you know, pretty much come to terms with the fact that they are narcissistic, and they are very self-aware of that, is that she is showing a lot of these narcissistic traits and a lot of like slight psychopathic traits. And oh my fucking God, I am not surprised. Why am I not surprised? Not one part of me is surprised whatsoever about her being any type of anywhere near a narcissistic person. I mean, I am not whatsoever. And she is a complete fucking psychopath. Like, I don't get how that you're at an event and just because you lose, you get so pissed off that you attack someone because you don't like them as well. Is that you full out go out and you just want to bash the shit out of someone. And she mentions it in many of her videos about how, like, she just wants to get in the fights and how she, like, you know, reacts whenever she loses in anything. Like, yeah, we all get annoyed when we lose. Like, I mean, I play ranked shooters all the time. Yeah, I get annoyed. But she takes it to another fucking level. And she's even mentioned it herself. And apparently, like, when it comes to narcissism, is that apparently you will mention a lot of the things that you do. But the thing is that, like, a lot of people who are narcissistic, just like, you know, they say, like, oh yeah, I do this, and they don't think it's bad. Like, they honestly can't come to terms in their brain is that what they're doing is terrible. As a matter of fact, they think that it's the right thing to do. And man, like, fuck. I don't want to be that person to diagnose someone, like they mentioned in the video a lot as well. But fuck me, if there's ever someone that I am confident on diagnosing with something that I am, like, you know, not an actual professional in, it's gotta be SSSniperWolf being a narcissist. Because this bitch, she fucking crazy. She crazy. And I love how, have you seen guys on the internet a lot of the times when it mentions SSSniperWolf and her ex-boyfriend about how, like, he's the one who fumbled? You know what? I'm starting to think it's the other way around. I'm starting to think that he's fucking lucky that he got out of that situation. Because goddamn, even though when I was 14 years old, I wanted to marry SSSniperWolf, fuck no anymore. Hell nah. No fucking shot. No shot. I think I myself would go insane. But I'd like to hear what you guys have to think about this down below. I recommend going and watching Nerd City's video. It's a great fucking video. I will say is that this guy's like production of his video is extremely well fucking done. I should actually drop this guy a sub as well. So yeah, go watch his video. Go hit it with a sub. Let me know what you guys think about this down below. That's it from me. Peace out.